Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Smackdown live review for the 18th of the 10th, 2016. And I thought that this last episode of Smackdown was a good, I thought it was a good show. I don't think it was better than Raw this week. I thought Raw, like I said in the Raw review earlier, the whole Goldberg thing. I mean, Smackdown could compete with having Goldberg return. SmackDown had a good show, but Goldberg just killed it for Raw tonight. Well, on Monday, so that's why Raw wins the battle of the ratings this week. And I thought Raw's the A show this week, just for this week. But the last couple of weeks, SmackDown have been killing it out of the park, and they've been the A show. But they had a good show as well tonight, like last night. So I cannot complain. Like I'm not really complaining about it. So I'm just like thumbs up for both brands. I mean, they're both like building up for this match with Survivor Series as well, which is good. So Raw SmackDown opened up this week with Randy Orton cutting a promo on Bray Wyatt, and then Bray Wyatt lying in the casket. I thought this was awesome. He talks about a casket match or something. I just fast forward the Bray Wyatt promo. I just don't find him interesting anymore, so I'm just going off what I saw, so whatever. And then it's Luke Harper versus Randy Orton. It was a solid match. Randy Orton wins by DQ. After the match, Harper and Bray Wyatt double team Randy Orton. Kane comes out for some weird reason out the casket. How predictable. And basically attacks Bray Wyatt. Why the hell is Kane getting involved in this feud? Like, I don't understand it. Like, last week he was teaming up with Randy Orton. He buries Bray Wyatt at Backlash or whatever it was. And now I don't know why the hell Kane is in this feud. I don't know. Like, I was cool with him not being backstage or something. Like, I don't need to see Kane in 2016, in a big top feud on SmackDown. Like, man, like, I don't want to see that. I mean, I'm cool with Kane being, backstage in a couple of goofy segments or something, or a couple of serious segments on SmackDown. I don't mind Kane being backstage and helping the young guys. But, man, when he's out there in the opening segment with two bright stars and a Bray Wyatt and a Luke Harper, I say, what the fuck are you doing, WWE? Really? A 48-year-old man? Oh, I just don't know. I just don't know why the hell WWE do that sometimes, whatever. Anyway, we got my girl Alexa Bliss versus Naomi. Alexa Bliss didn't get an entrance, which kind of sucked. That's another thing I didn't like about the show. Why did my girl get a jobber entrance? I will complain about that because it's my girl. But yeah, Alexa Bliss did win. I was like, yes, I thought that she was going to get buried. So I'm glad that Alexa Bliss, my girl, got the win. And after the match, she cuts a promo on Becky saying that on November 8th in Glasgow, they're going to have that's why they're gonna have the supposed No Mercy match, and they're gonna obviously. Alexa Bliss said that she's gonna become the new champion, and Becky's fairy tale is gonna be over. So I like the build up to that. And then we had Carmella call out Nikki Bella, and Carmella show some clips about how Nikki Bella's a needy freak or something, and that was kind of funny. And then apparently. Nikki is like always burying. She's like Nikki plays politics backstage because she's going out with John Cena, and she thinks that she's a top women wrestler. And then Carmella's like, why do you never mention John Cena on SmackDown or when he was on Raw? And he's like, I don't mention him in my professional life or whatever. And then she's like, do you not love John Cena or something? That's what Carmella said, but yeah. And then Nikki gets pissed or whatever, and I don't know. Like, I don't care about the feud, but I guess they had an interesting segment this week. And then we got the 6-man tag match. It was Rhino and Slater and Dolph Ziggler versus the Spirit Squad, Kenny and Mikey, and The Miz in a 6-man tag match. The babyfaces go. Actually, Kenny goes over here and he rolls up Dolph Ziggler for the win. Or was it Rhino? I don't know. It was one of those guys, and yeah. The Spirit Squad finally win the heels go over on this, and I thought it was pretty good. I think probably they might have a Spirit Squad, and I don't know, are the WWE gonna have a Spirit Squad versus Rhino and Heath Slater feud? But I thought it was gonna have a feud, so I don't know, man. But I'm confused. Like, if this is leading to a feud, because Rhino cut a promo before the match saying he hates cheerleaders. Now I don't know if that's to just get into I don't know what it was, but I'm probably just reading too much into this and just thinking whatever. But I mean, I wouldn't mind if Spurs were going for the tag titles. I mean, I'm glad that they're adding more tag teams on SmackDown and they're giving them more spotlight and more exposure. So yeah, I would like to see them do that more on Raw, like give more tag teams more chances to shine and stuff. Like, it's always kind of on Raw the same tag teams like New Day and the Club and then Enzo and Big Cass. Like, we haven't got another team, and don't say the Shining Wizards. I mean, Shining Wizards are not a good team, like, in my opinion. Like, we need another good team on Raw, but yeah. And then we get a couple of promos on James Ellsworth about talking about his WWE title match tonight and how excited he is about it. And then he's going to tell his grandkids how he was in a WWE title match. It was kind of funny. And then we get to the main event where basically Ambrose is the ring announcer, and you know what's going to happen, where Ambrose is going to have a ton of interference in this match and, you know, cost AJ the match. I thought maybe he would cost AJ the match, but luckily he didn't. I mean, before the match, AJ was like, this is going to be the worst. I mean, this is... If James Ellsworth won the title, this would be worse than when David Arquette won the WCW World title. And you've got to think that Vince was backstage laughing at this. You know, when Vince was like, to bury WCW again. Like, he must have been loving this. He must have said, like, let's bury WCW just for the sake of it. I don't know why Vince has to keep burying WCW. Like, it's been, like, the company's been dead for like 15 years and he still has to keep mentioning the bad moments of WCW, like, whatever. But I guess Vince gets a kick out of it, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, we get to the main event. AJ Styles versus James Ellsworth. It wasn't even a match. AJ was like getting pissed off at Ambrose because Ambrose was like, you punch like a girl, whatever. And then AJ's getting pissed, so AJ gets himself disqualified, and then AJ retains, and then after that Ambrose hits dirty deeds. It was very predictable from Ambrose, in my opinion. I mean, I hope at the next pay-per-view that Ambrose, maybe we'll see double team. I don't know, like, what they're gonna do with Ambrose. Like, I hope that they tweak his character a bit. Like, if you're not gonna turn the guy heel, then at least tweak his character a bit, man. But I don't know, I'm just kinda getting bored of Dean Ambrose. Like, I used to be such a big fan of Dean Ambrose. I'm a fan of Dean Ambrose, you know, the wrestler, but his character, man. Like, his character has really gone stale. Same with Bray Wyatt, man. I mean, I'm a fan of Bray Wyatt's wrestling and, you know, how he can cut promos and that. I'm not, like, bashing the promo skills. The promo skills are great, Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. But in my opinion, I just feel right now that the WWE need to tweak their characters because their characters have got kind of stale. And, you know, I don't know where WWE is going with these two guys, so I hope that they kind of tweak their characters. That's all they need to really do, is just tweak their characters a bit, you know. And maybe, I'd like to see maybe Dean Ambrose, like, go off script a bit. I said this earlier in the Raw review, that they need have more wrestlers like Goldberg and Steve Austin back in the day when they used to, like, go off script and The Rock. So yeah, that is my WWE SmackDown live review for the 18th of the 10th, 2016, guys. What do you guys think of this last episode of SmackDown? Like I said, I thought it was good, but I thought Raw beat SmackDown this week. Brag out.